Good thing I caught that the moment I saw it because I did not know that my audio was not going through. Alright, audio's coming through. And we are back for session 29 of Order of the Amethyst Oak. And yes, given the fact that I lost all of the files from when my PC got screwed up, we're just keeping things simple layout wise throughout the rest of Dungeons and Dragons. Which you can see the D&D dice tray. Ooh, I have an idea. Let me just, and that's all I need to do. That way it's not just my face, you see. You get to see everyone else's face as well. Oh yeah, I forgot it was going to be raining for a bit. Alright, so it's just going to be you, me, and I until the players are here, which I'm gonna mute my mic so that I can call them. Alright, Stormio has been notified. My phone was out, So that means that if anybody says to me that they didn't see it, I'm calling bullshit. You saw it. I have an idea on what can keep you guys occupied for a bit. Oh, that's a D&D Discord. I thought that said D&D Beyond, but nope, it didn't. Yeah, it kind of sucked that OBS went on the wrong mic. All it said was default, and there's no set default mic. Okay, so that way you have a little something to keep yourself occupied with. And yeah, I'm gonna go make some coffee, put my dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and yeah, enjoy 24 hours together while I'm away and while we wait for the rest of the players.
We're starting a series called 24 Hours Together. Do you guys want to explain the concept? Do any of you two want to explain the concept of 24 hours together?
Yep.
What's the concept, John?
Yeah, I'm very looking forward for the whole 24 hours thing.
Same here.
Yeah, basically we just do fun stuff together for a whole day, like all 24 hours.
Yep.
And part 1 is going to be at John's place. Part 2 is going to be at mine. We haven't figured out who's going to be part 3 and part 4 yet. Same theater as Super Mario Galaxy. And I heard tires. I wouldn't be surprised if that was caught on film. When it comes to audio, of course.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have a Google Pixel 7.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a Google Pixel.
9, you got a 9.
Yeah.
And my phone is newer than both of you.
So what do you have?
17 Pro Max.
Damn, bro, what a way to flex on. The bro is flexing.
I have put over 2 years now. It's not every year that I got used to it, right?
This the film we're gonna go see.
Mortal Kombat.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, Scorpion looks badass on this poster. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I might even consider watching that as well.
Bro. And look at Doom Cybot. He looks like he's straight out of
The 24 hours together video is up while I get myself some coffee.
In the behind the scenes looks,
Nice.
he looked bad, but in film, he actually
If you can
looks
keep
good.
the rest of the chat occupied, that would be appreciated.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because there was none in a behind the scenes look, which looked off. And there's... Hey John, think fast.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, just... Oh, well, I'm holding on to these gummy bears at
You
this
threw it
point.
a little more to the right than
Hello.
It landed on your hand. How did you fuck it up?
Zip me, Jared.
yeah, I did not even.
We're either working a grip or you have to use both hands.
I hope you can forgive me for that.
So,
I can do the mobile payments.
We're also gonna just take this opportunity to just relax
you're
for a
getting
few
ice
minutes
cream?
while
We're
everybody
here.
else shows up, and then we will begin
The
promptly,
24 hours has begun.
probably within the next.
Yeah, I've only seen the front porch so far, but
Let's
so
see.
far this is a beautiful home. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous.
In the 15 minutes, give or take, maybe.
Which, coming to think about it, y'all know us. If you want to see an extended version, five,
I don't know what happened there, but my Discord decided to crash out.
So there is Midway, which is insane. Big Buck Hunter, which this caught me by surprise. I grew up with Big Buck. I love this. Final Fight, Pac-Man, Arcade Classics, Galaga, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I can hear dogs barking. So, genuine question for you: do you want to do a room tour, real quick?
Say that again?
Do you want to do a room tour for the 24-hour segment?
So, the Mortal Kombat game?
What?
It's the living room, the PS5 has the Mortal Kombat.
I know, I saw that.
Mm.
Which, there is a good amount of soundproof foam, which comes to show that you have a good setup already.
Yep.
This is where John builds his
I get to pull up my
PCs,
notes for this
which,
campaign. I haven't had
speaking
to
of
do
that,
that
what
in a
code
while.
should we
This
use
should be
for your
fun.
PCs?
Say that again?
What code should we use for your PCs?
What parts I use? You said?
Yeah. No. I know what parts, they're right there. It's just, what if the audience wants to buy a PC from you?
If you want to buy a PC from me, then
This
head
is
over to
concerning. This is the second time
blindtechpc.com,
you have
and
disconnected
I
me,
do have a
Discord.
safer
What
build
the
where I
fuck?
do. Well, when you guys order, I get
Anyways,
parts.
I'm just getting my notes ready.
If I don't have it in stock, and then I pick them together, test it out as much as possible, so that way, once it gets to your house, you will have a fully functional computer that can last you for years.
Yep. And also, the Buddies 20 gives you 20% off on any purchases that you make on the website.
Yep.
And also, fun fact, the merch that represents this dude comes out May 16th.
Yep, that's right.
There's the Yoshi popcorn bucket. The Shao Kahn one is a new addition.
Yep. And the Lego Game Boy and the other handheld that's made out of Legos. Of course, I got the cup. I don't think you got it last time. And then
No, I didn't.
And then I have that Mortal Kombat popcorn bucket.
Yeah, that's one that I already pointed out. I have the helmet. I don't have the bucket because
Oh.
oh no.
You might have forgotten it in the theater.
No, I didn't forget it. I gave it to somebody.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want the bucket. I just wanted the helmet.
I have both because I figured why not have it, because in the future both of them combined would probably be worth a lot of money.
Yep. The spare parts and a lot of boxes. Like, look at how many. Like, we have a Nintendo Switch here, and a lot of this stuff is fee-fine stuff.
Firefly and Murano stuff. And then in the left there's like CPU coolers that I use on computers.
You can tell this man is a technologist.
Okay, this getting out of hand. Hold on. Let me.
And Gabe's just
let me
chilling
fix
on the bed.
something real quick.
Yeah, I just moved so people can see the whole rack.
This is the server rack that John has, which he can
We'll see if
get
that
into
works.
more detail than I can because I don't know much about it.
I'm now on my other Wi-Fi.
And then since Minecraft is
Session
its
is
own
this?
virtual machine in the Proxmox
I don't
operating
remember.
system, I have 3 Minecraft servers in that
Well,
one
let's find out.
virtual machine. So my creative and survival server, which my siblings and my homies can play, and my family can play at the same time. And then one server is the back.
So we had a bit of a problem. My phone just stopped mid-recording because it said, "Fuck you, you are not getting parts of it saved."
I was talking about the Minecraft server.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the 3 Minecraft servers that I have is actually in a virtual machine called in an operating system called Proxmox, which I can actually host like 3 Minecraft servers with the amount of RAM and processing power I put into this virtual machine.
Yeah, he has a survival, a creative, and we also have the private server for our group.
And then eventually I might host more as I upgrade the parts inside in the future. Or maybe allocate more RAM to the current servers.
Session 29. When was the last time I made notes?
And there's also the possibility of us potentially
Session
starting a public server someday. We don't know when, but someday.
I mean, for the public server, there may be some security stuff.
The last time I was here was Dracula's fight.
To everybody who is watching this video. But
which was
I can figure out
in late January. It's been 4 months.
We will announce it at some point.
Yep.
I just started recording.
Do you want to turn my camera on? Begrudgingly?
He says that the closet is messy. I don't know about that.
Sure.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
It'll load.
It's not as messy as it looks.
Look, you guys get to see my new, my cool shelf of all my shit.
Look at this shit.
I don't sell my
cool
closet
shelf.
to the internet though.
I got a whole bunch of Legos.
Long story short,
Some cool rocks.
there's a lot in there. That's all you need to know. There's a lot.
I don't know if you guys could really see that one, but there's ReZero.
And using my closet with the lights off.
I am in your walls.
Nikkei. This whole top shelf is nothing but like Nintendo related stuff. It's pretty cool, honestly. I have to do a tour for
Oh my goodness.
when I actually
I bet that'd be funny.
use my phone for it, because the rest of the room technically isn't mindful yet. It's just I'm using this space.
This is where the music
That
is
general
coming
direction
from.
is all kinds of
And you
crap
want to know
from
what
the
the
other
best
few
part
rooms.
is? This is copyright friendly.
Yep.
That's the best thing about
Make
it.
sure we get notes ready.
This sink is too fancy for... Bro, just look at it. That's a freaking waterfall, bro. I love these sinks. Also, hi.
We about to throw hands in MK1. Big chillin'.
Yep, just chilling in the phone ports. Trying to scroll through my phone and stuff like that.
Is
Yeah,
it 27?
and from
Is it
my
29? Is it
Angel
27? I don't
about
know anymore.
whether or not if he needs voice actors, I know that he said that
Okay, hold on.
the studio doesn't have a budget right now, but when
Sure,
they're
fire.
able to, I did say to him that I'm willing to lend my voice when that time comes. I love you and all, but you're not supposed to be in my room. When the wardrobe comes, you can be in. For right now, no.
What are we doing today, homies?
Sorry about that. Nina just bolted in my room as I got in.
You're good.
Yeah, so...
Also, is it session 27?
No, this is session 29.
Okay, just making sure, because in the server you said 27.
Yeah, I said 27 by accident.
But yeah. Now we just wait for the others.
Yeah.
You like my new shelf?
I saw that there was a Star Wars symbol from when we were recording episode 33 of the All Things Nerdy podcast, which, speaking of that, we're going to be recording episode 34 tomorrow. And it was confirmed that it is going to be with Neo Eva 122, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for that collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
And given the fact that she's
Nice.
an art streamer, this makes her the first artist that we invited to the podcast.
You're right.
Yeah, first we invited a game developer to the pod. First we invited 2 game developers, now we're inviting an artist to the podcast. Bro, imagine what it would be like inviting a voice actor to the podcast.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be awesome, dude. Okay, where did my big D20 go?
Make sure I have my D20 ready to go.
There it is. My big D20 fell underneath of my desk. All right.
Do you need a bigger do you need a big D20? I got one right here.
That D20 is bigger than mine.
It's literally the size of a baseball. It's a big hecking guy.
All right, let me know what number you see on this test roll. I just want to make sure that it's seen.
And then the
Okay.
3.
Yeah, that's a 3, but I ain't too worried about it. I haven't played D&D in 2 months, so I pretty much expected to get a shitty roll on a test roll.
My guy, what are you doing here? You're not a big dice. You go in there. Wrong pocket.
Alright, we wait for Stormio, and to give a recap on what happened, Uck and Makari went to a cabin that was a abandoned summer cabin, and there were spiders, and there was a big-ass one that was about to one-shot the party, but next thing you know, our new friend to the party, Malekith, saved the group and joins in on the fun, and there are camps of bandits that were raided, and they were either killed or they were given a chance to escape, that they may have potentially have been arrested for their crimes. And they learn about a sorcerer who nicknames themselves the Blood Manipulator. And they're going to the Blood Manipulator's temple, but they do not know his or her actual name as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I have a good feeling this is going to be a good session tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It is gonna suck that I know that not everybody's going to be able to make it. But hey, it's D&D, shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
And from when you sent me your anniversary comment, I still have the file, I just haven't edited it in yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big bag.
What, this?
Yeah, that's a big D&D dice bag, bro.
It is. Sponsored, not sponsored.
Sponsored, not sponsored. That's crazy.
Sponsored,
Speaking
not sponsored.
speaking of sponsored stuff, now that you mentioned it, here's a good opportunity to talk about the one thing that we both haven't gotten the chance to do yet.
Which is...
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
And into the drawer.
You see that flavor wheel? It's going to be hard to see for the chat to see, but you see that?
I see it. I do.
What is it?
It's smacking
That's
the sunflower seeds that we are partnered with.
Yep. And when it comes to their all year round flavor options, there is backyard barbecue, cheddar jalapeno, maple brown sugar, garlic parmesan, dill pickle, sour cream and onion, lemon pepper, cracked pepper, ranch, OG, and cinnamon churros. The OG is just your simple sunflower seeds if you don't want any flavored sunflower seeds. But the ones that I am the most interested in is cheddar jalapeno, maple brown sugar, garlic parmesan, and sour cream and onion.
Nice.
Yeah, which ones are you interested in?
Honestly, the barbecue one sounds amazing. Was there a dill pickle one? I thought there was a dill pickle one.
Yes, there is dill pickle.
I do like dill pickle sunflower seeds. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if there's two more that you want to mention or if that's it. Because
For
I
now,
mentioned
that's it.
4.
Just 2 for now.
Alright, no worries, man. And you guys did see that there was a timer in the chat in the VC, in the chat, which if you also use exclamation mark smackin', it'll give you the code to use. Yup, it's to B34170 to get yourself 10% off on any purchases you make at smackinstoneflowerseeds.com.
Go get yourself some sunflower seeds.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad that we took this opportunity to talk about it. So, this means
It's
that
baseball season. Sunflower seeds are perfect for that.
that would explain a lot onto why we have the deep dish pizza flavor. And I also made myself coffee before we started D&D. So, we have two options. Do you want to wait until there's one more player, or do you want to start with just you?
We could wait for one more person.
Okay. We're half an hour late, so
Where the heck are they? How dare they?
yeah, how dare they be late, bro?
It's like the first session back in like 2 months
And
or so.
they're all late.
Everyone's late. I'm early-ish. I was early-ish.
I'm gonna call
I
Austin
think
real
I actually
quick.
got on right at. I think I got on actually right at 7.
Yep, everybody's freaking late. I'm gonna roast. Okay, either John or Stormio is going to get roasted for it. I'm gonna mute myself for in case if they don't answer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Stormio has been... So, from when I called Stormio, he did let me know that he was going to be a bit late because there's paperwork he needs to do.
I hate paperwork. That sucks.
I
Hopefully he'll be
hate
here soon,
paperwork
though.
as well.
I still find it funny that the last session I was at is when we took down Dracula. And then I haven't been back since.
Bro, why is everybody freaking late, bro?
Where are the people?
Yeah, you're all late for DND!
Come on, guys. Where the heck are you?
Yeah, if you know your Tim Burton movies, you would know that that's a reference to the "You're all late for tea" line from Alice in Wonderland.
Man, I haven't seen the live action Alice in Wonderland in a while.
I haven't seen it in years, but it's
I
still
think
a
I only
funny
saw it when
line.
it first came out. No, he's bedridden. No, he's down with the sickness.
I don't know why, but you made me think of Down to the Sickness by Disturbed.
That's the reference I was going for. I was making a reference to the song.
Yeah. I hope Stormio is able to come in soon. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a smart idea on my end to think of the idea of instead of just having all of our faces go separate, all of our faces are together.
I mean, if we need to, I do have an idea of what we could do
What's
if
that?
nobody else shows up. It could just be like a short like mini session with just me and you.
Fair?
Basically explaining what Merlin has been up to after the whole Dracula thing and maybe trying to lead him in the direction of joining the others at the bandit camp.
Yep.
We could do that if we need to.
Yeah, we could do that while we wait for everybody else. Or we could just do the mini session, which we don't know how long it would be, but you know what? A mini session is better than nothing if no one else is able to make it. Alright, so what do you think Merlin would be up to after the fight against Dracula?
Probably what would have happened right after defeating Dracula is that he probably would have gone back to the guild with everyone else. He probably would have done just some odd jobs around the place just to kind of get his mind off of the big overarching, oh hey, we just killed a freaking vampire king. That was a bit much. I need to just slow down for a little bit. So he probably would have done some solo missions just to ease his mind, I guess.
And I don't blame you for that, but there's also the factor that if you think about it, that Merlin is Malin is Mal given the fact that Malin is Merlin's girlfriend, Malin would be worried for him when it comes to his mindset and what all he's been doing when it comes to solo missions. Which, coming to think about it, out of coincidence, as you are on a solo mission to get your mind off of the stress from fighting Dracula, and at the same time, what happened between Grom and Finn from when they had an argument, which a lot of politicians around the continent agreed that letting Hidaka join immediately after the pardon was given would be a controversial look for the Bravehearts. And because of that, a group of bandits killed them. And as for Mer, and Malin doesn't even know that it happened at the time. And she has been looking for you, making sure that you're all okay. And if you want to, I'll let you have the honors on starting the dialogue, because with how you know me, I'm a master of improv when it comes to D&D. And quick out of character, it's raining outside, so the atmosphere feels nice.
Oh, that's the complete opposite of what I have right now, which is the blinding sun.
Close the curtain instead.
Yeah, I guess.
There you go. And once again, if you want to, you can have the honors by starting the dialogue.
Okay. So, all right. So just make sure I'm getting this correctly. I'm currently on a solo mission, and Malin has basically caught up to me. Correct?
Yep, simply because she wants to check up on you because of how concerned she is. And you can tell by the look in her eyes.
I know you're worried about me, but I promise you I'm fine.
With how your headspace is, I can tell from a mile away that there's a lot in your mind. If you need someone to talk to about it, I'm right here for you.
Thank you. It's just been a lot recently, with Dracula, execution of Hidaka. This group just needs just some good luck, I guess.
I agree, and hopefully we'll find other people who would stick around the party for a lot longer and not potentially stab us in the back. Because with how the argument went with Grom, I've never seen him that mad before. And the fact that there were a lot of villagers who agreed with his point, it's just a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense for him to be angry like that.
Yeah. And I've been asking myself this question a lot, which is that if I was on both sides of the argument, what would I have done? And as much as I
Honestly.
hate to say it, I agree that it was too early to let Hidaka join the group immediately after getting a pardon.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what I would have done in his shoes. Oh, hey, look, there's a Macari now.
Yep, Stormio's here.
We might be getting a Hunadex soon too.
We don't know that exactly yet. So, for the time being, Malin and Merlin is having a conversation about the situation of the aftermath of the Dracula boss fight.
Because that's the last session I was at.
Yeah. Right, so back in character real quick. Who knows what the rest of the group may be doing? Which, to be honest, we should get a chance to look for them when we get the chance to. Which, next time that we're all on a group mission, I'll join you, because based on what I've heard, Rena's with the rest of the group.
Yeah. From the last that I heard, I think some of them were heading for a abandoned camp nearby, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
They should be
possibly.
able to handle themselves.
And coincidentally, there was somebody named Zethos who I ran into. I didn't get a good look at them from when I first saw them, but I remember their name.
Is that those? Alright, so try to keep an ear out for that, I guess.
Yep.
My brother in Christ, how the fuck do I arrive and already have to take a shit?
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you. Your input settings was going brr. Zethos Velmir
Yeah, I
is
kind of
the...
figured.
Okay. And I was being... And... Okay. Zethos Velmir is the full name that I remember. I don't know much about them. But hopefully next time we run into him, we should get a chance to know him.
Oh, I'm gonna fiddle around with the microphone real quick.
Alright, no worries, man.
My mic is acting up, and don't worry, and I don't know why. Loud! Yeah.
And with how that there is a temple nearby, if need be, I can open a portal to the rest of the group to where we are, from where we are now. That way you can step into it and get a chance to catch up with them. And awkward silence again.
Sorry, my mom walked in for a second. I was also trying to write Zethos' name down in my notes.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat what you said?
Okay, I'm back, and I turned off. In order to make my microphone work, I had to turn off voice
The noise
isolation.
suppression?
So if you hear if you hear a fan in the background, I apologize. I turned down my microphone as much as I could, but you know.
I still
Mhm.
apologize.
Yeah. I still have this D&D dice tray.
Nice.
So that means if I
My dice
wanted
tray is
to,
going
not
off to
only
my
you
side.
guys get trolled, the chat also gets trolled as well. But I ain't gonna be that guy today. Maybe later, but not today.
Well, I hope not.
You troll me, and I'm gonna shit your pants.
Why would you want to shit my pants, bro?
I'm gonna shit your pants.
Matter of fact, why would you want to shit in these distressed pink cargo pants?
You're not loading from your camera's glitched.
My camera's glitched on your end?
That's not
Yeah,
good.
your camera's glitched on my end.
That's not good.
Oh, that's why my laptop's taking a shit on me.
Yeah, your laptop is shitting on you, bro.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why.
And also, and back to... Alright, so... After Merlin and Malin have a conversation, Malin gives Merlin a hug, and then says to him, "Be safe, because I don't want to imagine what would happen to you if the worst happens."
I should be fine. I've been through plenty at this point,
And
but I
then
will be safe.
and
Thank
then
you
a
for your
portal
concerns.
anytime. And then a portal opens to where you and then you step in to where you run into the rest of the group, but there's only Makari and Rena. And they can tell that you're walking into the portal with a calmed mind because you recently got stress off of your chest as you step into the portal. And then Rena checks on you, asking you, how have you been since we've last seen you?
I've been good. I've just been needing some time to clear my head, but I've been good.
That's good. I don't know if anyone's checked on you or not recently, but I don't blame them if they did.
Well, Malin did. We actually just finished the conversation before I stepped through the portal.
If she's able to check on you and help you get stress off of your chest, that's a keeper. And how would Bakari react when he sees Merlin? That's the real question.
Like, bro, I haven't fucking seen you in forever. Where have you been? Where have you been?
Wait, hold on. Let me turn
Forgive
your
me for
volume
my
up.
non-pleasantries, but I haven't seen you in forever, and we could have used your help.
I'm sorry. It's just after I just needed some time to fight my own demons, I guess.
I could have fought them with you.
And then
Where
Rena
have you
just
been?
I'm here
No
now.
excuse.
And then Rena
I'm here
just
now.
slaps Makari in the back of the head, saying, "Show him some
Dodges it.
respect, damn it!"
He gets no respect from me. He earns it.
He was stressed out like the rest of us were.
And yet I still chose to make that bread. Where's your work ethic? Where's your... You see these silks that I'm wearing? I press them flat with an iron, just like how I press those orps with my iron. What was he doing? Fondling some barmaid? Going off and talking to these wenches that he pays 5 copper for? No! I was out there working my scaled ass off, and his elf twink boy toy decided to go out. No, I'm so stressed out the word, no.
I was not expecting that, but that was amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Bro,
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
bro, you need to be a voice actor, man. You are talented as
That
hell
was
with the comedy.
awesome. Holy crap.
I try. Hold on, let me take off my fucking hoodie. I'm hot as hell. Hello,
I'm
Thunder.
also hot in here. Thank goodness I've got a fan there. I feel bad, but if you guys have rain, and then there's me, and I have sun.
Lucky ass.
Mm.
Well, the joke's on you. I
It's
actually
very
love
warm
the
outside.
rain. But I don't like storms, but I love rain.
It was very humid here yesterday. It was ridiculous. I hated it.
Bro, it was 93 degrees where I was at. Talk about humid.
Yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was like 70% humidity and 60 degrees, so it felt like 80 and it was awful. It was sticky.
Well, it is currently... My thermometer says fuck you, so that's probably bad.
It's currently 80 degrees right now outside.
It's 85.
81.
It's 85
It's just
and rainy.
warm. It's just warm now.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry, I lied.
let's
It's
get back.
72. What the hell? How dare you?
Interesting.
How dare you lie to me?
Alright, getting Megan the character.
Yeah. Alright, so
Good to see you too, Makari.
Yes?
and Rita is just flabbergasted, not knowing what to say, because she's never seen Bakari react like that before.
Apologies, I still think I have a little bit of that. Whatever it was I ingested in my system. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I needed that little bit of a break. I'm ready to
Uh-huh.
get back out there and help now.
Yep. No, totally. 100%. I agree with you. Everybody needs breaks every now and then, except for me, because I'm better. But, it just, everyone needs breaks.
I get what you're saying, but sometimes even bards need breaks wherever they need it.
Oh, trust me, I take my breaks. Actually, you do hear them.
I love that phone charm too much. Which I showed this to B. I haven't showed this to Stormio yet, but I have a Jamaican Domo phone charm.
Jamaican me crazy, man! Oh no, you go to get the breadfruit! You ever not got that going on rice and peas, man? You don't know anything about me, no! No, I'm the bad man. I sell the food. You want to come to me? I don't know what I'm doing there.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing either. Alright, anyways.
I think I started to go into fucking British, what was it called?
I don't know where you were going. It was weird, man.
I don't know. I'm fucking weird.
All right.
Okay. So, from last session, you guys step into the layer of the blood manipulator, but there is a mystical forest that you must go through first before you step in at all. And then you start to have this weird feeling, but it feels calming. And you're not 100% sure as to why.
They were about to enter a forest.
A mystical forest at that, but it feels calm, but in a weird way.
This is an odd forest. I could already feel it.
Yep. Wouldn't be my first time being in an odd forest.
That is true. It's not my first time either. Just this one feels different.
Yeah. Which, to be 100% honest, who knows what could be in this forest? Because there are times to where mystical forests can have dirty surprises depending on which part we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the sounds of hallowing. And
Halloween?
Yep.
Halloween.
Yeah, I'm gonna replicate what you hear. You just basically hear, "Ooh," and it
So
sounds like a
howling.
wolf. Yes,
You said howling.
I said it wrong by accident because
It was very slight.
I basically had a stroke with my wording.
Good. It happens to the rest of us. Making sure I have all my spell slots before we go into this. Just because I've been out of combat for so long.
John said he's gonna be on D&D shortly.
Cool.
Yeah, he
That's what I
was.
was referring to earlier when I said we might be getting a Hunadeck soon.
Alright, so as for. And then you are surrounded by blue butterflies, and then it creates a body of what looks like a undead fiance in a wedding suit, but you can't really tell on whether or not if this is a friend or a foe, but you can tell that it is a ghost. And it doesn't speak.
Can you give me a description of the ghost again?
Yeah, so it is in a tattered wedding suit and appears to be undead, but it's hard to tell if it is human or elf. And it also has dirty brown hair. And it doesn't speak. And there are other butterflies that can make a message for you guys to read for if you want to interact with this thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I can tell that you're thinking.
I'm thinking. Think thonking. Using my big old brain. Using my noggin.
Stormio, do you have any questions in character for this ghost that is in front of you?
I don't have my Ouija board. I can't talk to it.
And then it makes
Hold on a second. Let me go get the lens.
And then it makes a
Let me go get
message
the lens real quick. I need to make it out.
after it hears you mention a Ouija. After it hears you mention a Ouija board, there's butterflies that makes a message that reads, "No need for an Ouija board. I can hear you, I just can't speak. These butterflies speak on my behalf."
Assuming the butterflies signal those like one word at a time, because I don't think there's that many butterflies. I mean, I could be wrong, but like that'd be a lot of butterflies.
Yeah.
It was just a concerning amount. One might even say a hopeless amount.
Hey, I'll be on D&D in a few minutes. I just got out of the pool since my parents and siblings want me in the pool a little bit, but a little bit today. Just got out and I'll be in D&D around 20 minutes. No worries, man. See you in D&D in 20 minutes. Thanks for letting us know. Alright, so the and then and with the same amount of butterflies, it makes another message asking you if you want to ask her any questions. Oh, that's not good.
No, not the Wi-Fi cutting out. No, Makari, get your ass back in here. We need you. Um. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, and Stormio lost connection, which honestly sucks. But I hope he can
Hopefully,
get it fixed.
hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yep.
Um. um, I have a question.
Let's hear it.
Hello there. What exactly is this forest?
They, there's then a message that reads that it is a mystical forest, but the entity that made it mystical is unknown.
What is your name?
And then it makes a message saying, I died long ago to where I can't remember my name. And travelers
Enough.
call me the butterfly ghost.
The butterfly ghost. Interesting.
And then it asks you about your party, asking you how many members are in your party, including those who may be in a separate group.
Now there's me. There's Rena here. That's two. Carly, Unidac, Ock. 5 so far. And then there's Malin and Grom, who've also helped us before. So
And then there's
7.
yeah, I was just about to say there is going to be a message that says there's only one that you have not met yet. And
I don't
then
think I've
it
met
asks you
the
for
other
your
one.
name.
I don't know if I've ever met Def's character yet.
You have not yet. He hasn't made an
Not Def
appearance in the
or
campaign yet.
yeah.
So he's not in the party yet.
Yeah, gay. Okay, so what did she say? Oh, she wants to know what my name is?
Yes.
My name is Merlin. Merlin Greenthorn.
And then it asks you, based on your background, as in the same Merlin who wandered in another mystical forest?
Possible. Yes.
And then it
400.
makes a message say, and then it makes a message saying to you, you've gotten pretty far in the road that you chose as a druid.
You seem to know a lot more about me than I would have thought from someone like you.
And then it makes a message saying, I've only heard rumors. I have not met you in person until now.
Rumors spread far.
And then it asks you what and then it asks you and the rest of the party about what the purpose is on the why you are in this forest.
If memory serves, we're trying to this is out of character, by the way. If memory serves, we're trying to either get more information about the blood manipulator, or we need to get through the forest to get to the blood manipulator's like dungeon or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we are on a journey to defeat the blood manipulator. We have heard rumors that his base is just on the other side of the forest. So we've come this way, and we are now walking through the forest. That is our objective at the moment.
And then it asks you if you wish to know the name of the blood manipulator because that is who is responsible for killing her in life.
That's cool lore. Sure, any information you would have about them would be very helpful. Thank you.
And then it says you're welcome. And then it makes a message saying the name of my killer is Elevan Elalar.
I'm gonna need you to write that down. Hold on. Elavan Elavar? With two E's as his initial?
Look in the chat in the VC. I wrote that down
This
2
thing.
months ago.
Yes, you did. Interesting. Good to know.
And then it makes another message saying, please be careful when you fight him. He can steal your health points.
Well, it's a good thing I have a way to possibly do that myself. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna go down without a fight.
And then it makes one more message before it helps you, guiding you to his temple, saying, if you kill him, you free me from this torment I am feeling.
Um, at this point, Merlin is going to slowly approach the ghost, and is basically going to stand 5 feet away from her, and is just gonna say this. We will make sure that your suffering comes to an end. You have my word.
And lightning just hits on my end. It didn't pick up on the mic, but I don't think it did, but that was good timing.
Mark my words, thunder. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Alright. First roll of the night, and it is going to be a religion check as Rena. Let's see what I get. That is an 8, but I'm gonna do my roll again. Let's see what I get. That's not better, but I'm just gonna use that 8. So Rena tries to pray, but tries to pray for their safety, but the torture in the afterlife is so intense that it cannot be purified unless if Elalar's death is delivered. So we would need Uck if we're going to do that. Which he is not here right now because Penguin is sick. Hopefully he's able to recover soon.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they'll be around next week so we could actually fight him, because otherwise we're just going to delay it again.
Yeah.
He seems to just be staring at us. I'm
Who?
talking to the dog. My dog. He's just staring at us. He's just standing in the doorway of the room.
Yeah. How many dogs do you have in the house?
Just one.
Just one?
Mm-mm.
I have 4 cats in the house.
Nice.
Yeah, before Otis passed away back in August, it used to be 3 cats and 1 dog. And from when my former roommates was living with us at the time,
What did
it
that?
was 4 cats before my roommate's cat ran away. Hey, John.
How you
Oh,
doing?
that's unfortunate.
Let me pull up my DND on my laptop.
Alright, no worries, man.
What did I miss since you guys started?
Do you want to tell him, or should I?
Indeed.
And if you want to slap the camera on real quick.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm signing into my DND real quick. There you
No
go.
worries, man. Take your time.
Yep.
And to answer your question, Merlin and Makari recently met a ghost who identifies as the Butterfly Ghost, who gave you information about the Blood Manipulator, who goes by the name Aravan Elalar, who is going to be the next boss fight. And I'm just gonna say this as a heads up. If you have to roll a Constitution save and if you fail, it's going to cost you half of your health points.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's how. But I'll say this much, when you fight him, that is going to be the only time I'm going to be evil to you guys. Other than that, the rest of it is going to be fair. And there's also the factor that, given the fact that I only have 1 year worth of experience of being a dungeon master, I don't really have much knowledge on what a good balance is. Which, the fact that this campaign was falsely accused as being rigged pissed me off with one piece of controversy against one of the former members.
What's the campaign section of the website?
It's D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the DND Beyond website. I don't see. Where's the campaign section?
Okay, so If you want to share your screen real quick, I can help.
Yeah, we can help you.
Second.
There it is.
There you go. I'm right here.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so-
you're gonna go up to the to your name icon, top right screen.
No,
The
that's
community?
it's
top
play
right.
D&D.
There?
Yes. And then
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
there
click
we go.
on my
My
campaigns.
characters.
Okay, I see.
Or my characters.
There you go.
And then view campaign,
campaign.
and then your
Just click on your
character
character from
should
there.
be easy to identify. You just click on view.
Or just the name. And then yeah.
I didn't
boom.
think about the name part, but that works too.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta click on some part of it.
There you go.
And like what... And at some point, as an idea, I may... You want to know what you... You want to know a good idea on what you could do at some point later this month?
Right.
Depending on how much funds you have, you could get yourself a D&D dice tray along with a D&D dice set for your birthday.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, all I will say is get whatever dice set catches your eye, which I would say get 2. That way
Or you could be
you
like me and
have
you
a
could have
bit
an
of
entire
variety.
dice bag full of things.
Don't forget about the camera idea that I showed you.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Anytime.
Actually, I'm gonna put you on the wall.
Hold on, I gotta move some stuff real quick. Let me put my earbuds off so I can put my JBL in my bed.
Yeah, I've seen John's
Power
room
supplies.
I've seen John's room in person, which it's big, but when it comes to space, the one criticism that I will give is that there's not much walking room. But given how much stuff there is, I get why.
Alright.
Alright, so
I've added something to the wall. Can you please spot the difference? What's been added?
There you go.
I was not paying attention. Are you wearing your PlayStation shirt?
Yeah, the same one from the 24 hours video.
Yeah, I noticed that he
The
was
answer
wearing a
is
PlayStation shirt.
that little guy. Wait. That one. This guy.
Alright, so,
Feed
My
you
mom's
hold on
cooking
a
there,
burger.
so I'm gonna move my mic into left for right now.
alright, no worries, Bob.
There you
On the
go.
wall.
And I will say this much, when it comes to dice trays, I'll send you a link to one, the exact same one that I got. Which all
Yeah,
I'm
most
gonna
of the shirts are relatively cheap.
which there's different colors, which for example, this one is the violet one.
Oh, nice.
Remind me to send you a link to that dice tray after tonight's session.
Will do.
Alright, so as Hudadak joins the group, he coincidentally
appear?
joins in at the point to where the party is guided to Elevar's temple. And Merlin sees that Hunadek joins the group, which he doesn't know he's there until he turns around to his right to see him, being like, "Oh, hello."
What's up?
Let's go. Hi, Hoodendak. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Yep. Yeah, Stormio was here earlier, but if he comes back, it's because his internet got fixed. If not, then it's because his Wi-Fi is being a bitch to him.
And lower down the burner so it won't go overexposed right here.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, putting my Shao Kahn helmet over there is a good spot for the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And it honestly looks badass over there, especially with the fact that my It poster is over there as well, which that's one horror movie poster that I have. The other is a Five Nights at Freddy's poster that I have, but you can't see it.
Not gonna lie, having an app for my light is actually kind of convenient. And I paid $50 for the Elgato key light, which is the same brand as my Stream Deck.
Yeah, I honestly do want to get an Elgato Stream Deck at some point.
Mm.
Which I have
If
one
you
in
get
my throne.
if you get a Steam Deck and the light, you can just control it on the Steam Deck or just on your phone.
Yeah, to be honest, I would just use the Stream Deck. Which, if I get Gobi lights, then I'll probably do both the Stream Deck and my phone.
Mm.
Right, so, as you guys arrive at the temple, you get one last message from the butterfly ghost, and it gives a message saying, "Good luck," and stay safe. I'm surprised that you guys didn't respond after I gave what happened.
We will be careful.
And then the butterflies who built the body flies away. And then Rena checks on both of you, being like, you guys ready to step in?"
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And she cracks her knuckles, being like, "Let's do it."
Yep.
And then you all step in at the same time, and you see that there is stairs,
Oh, look, stairs.
which leads
Wait a minute.
down, but with how dark it is, you have no idea how dark it is. Which Rena just basically snaps her finger, and there's light coming out of her palm.
Quick question: did the stairs go down or did they go up?
I said down.
Okay, I thought I heard you say that, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, so the way that I was envisioning the way that the spell light is used, is that the palm is used as a flashlight.
Mm.
Yeah, Merlin, would you do the same thing as Rena?
That is a good question. Do I actually have that spell? Doo-ba-doo. Wait a minute. I have. No, that's an attack. Wait a minute.
He's cooking.
No. Wait. I have other things, I think, as well that I could use.
Yeah, and Hunadek has the most amount
Yeah.
of hit points, so he's pretty much the tank of the party. Or we could also say that he's the DPS of the party. Because it would more so be Uck on who's the tank, if we think about it logically. So, how would the rest of you... So, as you guys are on the way downstairs, would you want to have a conversation, or would you want to wait to see what happens for after you're downstairs? Which, I'm on board with either or.
Mm, wait, say those options again.
So, I could either explain what happens as you reach the bottom of the stairs, or we could have a in character conversation while we're walking down, and then we get the reveal.
You can just explain while you're walking through.
Okay, so as you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a long hallway, which there are statues of skinwalkers, and there's also barrels as well, but there are some that look a little bit suspicious because there are mimics in there.
Mm.
Which I am going to roll investigation in this case, and fuck me, dude. That's a 5 on investigation.
I'll roll investigation as well.
So you gotta roll for investigation.
Yep, because we're checking to see what barrels are normal and which ones are mimics. 19 for Hunadek.
Okay.
That is a 17.
Alright, so
So I got the most.
so I'm counting both of those all together, but you are able to find all of the barrels that are normal, and the ones that are at the end are mimics that are sleeping.
Mimics. Again. Great. Great.
Okay, I have an idea on what I could do for Discord real quick.
Sun is over. Unleash.
Alright, I got a initiatives channel set up to make things a lot easier for us.
Honestly, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if any mistakes...
Surprised we didn't have this sooner.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we didn't have it sooner as well. But you know what? Better late than never.
Yep.
Alright, so... I'm gonna do one more check, which is sneak this time. Well, stealth. That's a 9, but you know what? I'll take it. Which all we hear is just a small rumble on the floor as Rena tried to sneak to the entrance, but she almost woke up the mimics by accident. And then she just stops. And then turns into a fly. Because she does not trust herself to get inside by foot, with the fact that there is a small sound of rumble to where if it was loud enough, it could have woken the mimics up. And there would have been the risk of the rest of you being outnumbered. So if you guys want to roll for stealth, go for it. But if you get under a 6, you fail.
Well, it's a good thing I did not get under a 6. My stealth is. Oh shoot! Hold on, that's advantage. Hold on, I gotta roll again.
Yep.
I got a 20, I think.
You got a dirty 20, so that's good.
Okay, so with advantage, it's a 7. With advantage, it's a 7.
Better than 6,
Yeah,
obviously.
You almost failed, Merlin. But there's only one that just wakes up, but it's too tired to attack you, and it just goes back to sleep. But as for Hoot Attack, he wasn't seen at all. No sound whatsoever.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the rest of the mimics are just on their business, just sleeping and waiting for an unsuspecting guest to attack or potentially eat. And the rest of you are inside now. Which it looks like a mansion visually when it comes to the first room that you are in, which there is 2 sets of stairs. And as for the rest of what you see, there is a chandelier that has purple flames on candles, which it doesn't look like that the wax on the candles is going to melt anytime soon, and there's also a tattered carpet. And there's also footprints of what may or may not be owlbear footprints. And destroyed furniture.
What the hell happened in here?
I have no idea, but if I was to take a guess, it would probably have been that raiders disrespected this place and learned their lesson the hard way. And she turns back into her natural form before she says that, just to clarify. Because I know that in animal form, it would just sound weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perception. Ooh, that's actually a good roll.
What you roll for?
Perception, and I got a 14 on the dice, so that makes it a dirty 20.
Okay.
As she looks up at the chandelier, she sees that there is a total of 14 lit candles on each one, but nobody knows what it represents exactly yet. And then it changes to red, which means that it is a sign of saying that there may be some danger nearby, but you don't know what it is exactly yet. So you have two options. Either A, you can find a hiding spot, which would be difficult to do, or B, stand your ground and be ready to fight.
I mean, we could do an easier route and just fight.
So you're choosing to stand your ground?
Mm-hmm.
And given the fact that there's only 3 people right now, which it would be 4 if Stormia was here, there is a group of 3 vampires that walk into this room investigating the noises that they hear because they heard your voices. But they were not 100% sure. It sounded a bit quiet from where they were from. And then as they step in, they see you ready to stand your ground. Which both of the vampires has 2 daggers on each hand to fight with. And then one of them asks you, "Why are you 3 here?"
We are Ooh,
Just trying to come up with a reason.
I don't really have a reason either. Do they look like they're ready to attack us at all?
Yes. So this means that this is the point where we roll initiative. Alright, that's 7 for Rena.
That is
So initiative.
19 with my initiative. Holy crap.
That's good.
Second.
Hell yeah.
What is initiative?
It's right
Is
next
it
to the armor class.
Next to armor, right?
Yes.
I got a 21. Okay.
That's good.
You got a 21? Oh, hell yeah. That's very good.
Oh, hell yeah. Looks like I'm doing very good today.
Yes, you
This
are,
works
man.
out perfectly because the next song on the playlist was battle music.
I don't have any music playing right now.
I like having something in the background. Otherwise, it's just silence, and my brain does not like that. My brain is just like, I'd rather be overstimulated than understimulated.
My dad's playing music, not music. My dad's playing something on his TV. I can hear it from my bedroom since he usually cranks his speakers up. So it's fine. To me, it's fine as is right now.
Yep. Alright, so we got the initiatives. Look in the initiative chat. That is where initiatives are going to be from now on.
Mm-hmm.
So that means
Okay.
that.
So there's 3 vampires then?
Yep. Session 29, fight 1. I'm gonna count how many fights there are, which I think would be a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, Hudadak, you're up first. What are you doing?
Oh, let's see. So you go to the so you go to the attack section, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I can go to. I'm gonna click on the hit for a greatsword. Okay, 19 and then damage.
Yeah. And you
10.
need a 13 to hit, so you did good.
Okay.
And with
So I'm
one
gonna,
of them, you hit him so hard where they go to the
Yes.
soundboard. The soundboard is so fun
Punish.
to. The soundboard is fun to fuck around with, man. Yeah. And the funny part is that I know what game that's from. It's from Portal 2.
I want to play Purgatory at some point.
Bro, when you get the game, we should play the multiplayer together.
Oh hell yeah! I think we should as well. Is that I don't have a working Windows machine as of right now, so I'm looking for parts.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if you want to go again, and which vampire are you hitting?
Um, one of the vampires. I don't know if they have names or something on it.
They
Vampire 1, Vampire 2, Vampire 3.
Yeah, we're just counting what vampire number it is.
I'm gonna go for 1.
Alright, so you basically get vampire 1 to where you hit them to where they fly towards the ceiling to where the bottom of the chandelier stabs them in the chest.
Okay.
And they are stuck on it to where it's basically raining blood.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so that's a brutal first hit. Merlin, it's your turn now. What are you doing?
I was actually surprised that I just got a beautiful hit on the
Yeah,
vampire run.
you just basically hit a home run with
You
that
did it
sword, bro.
nuts. It's just like, swing, bada, swing! Going, gone!
Yeah.
Home run! Alright, Merlin is then going to look at these 3 the 2 vampires that are still... Yeah, the 2 vampires that are still on the ground, and you're going to see that he's charging up this kind of purplish light, but it's not really purple. It's a very pale purple. It's like a light lavender. Okay, the description of the spell says silver. I want the flavor to be purple this time. But basically he's just charging up this like this light in his hands, and then he shoots it upwards, and it just goes up and arcs and lands right on top of them as I cast Moonbeam, I would need both of those vampires because I'm assuming they're standing relatively close together.
Yep.
I'm gonna need both of them to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so one is a critical fail, and the other
One will
is an
miss.
8. So they're
An
not
8,
safe.
that will also miss. No, that will hit both of them. Yippee! And also, I'm using this as a 3rd level spell, which means this is going to do 10d10 radiant damage. So let's get those numbers rolling. Where are you, d10s? There's one. There's the other. And we're going to grab the answer.
I'm pretty sure that they're going to be stunned until next turns.
Okay, so that is going to do...
Yeah, Hudadak was basically aura farming with that first hit.
Yes.
It is going to do 20 points of radiant damage to both of them.
I bet the Vampire 2 and 3 is shocked for what I just did.
Yeah. And they are stunned until next turn. So this means that it is now Rita's turn. And then she tells Merlin and Hunadek, boys, cover your noses. Because she's gonna use poison spray. Wait, what roll is that? Oh, that's actually good. That's a 17.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was having shitty rolls at the beginning. Now I'm doing good. Alright, so that is 24. So that is 3d8. 1, 2. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, whoops. I meant to do 8 plus 5, not 8 times 3. 8 times 5. So that is 13 poison damage that was done. And the poison is intense enough to where they start throwing up. And they are struggling to breathe. So this means Hunadak can exploit their vulnerability. What do you want to do now?
So I'm gonna do the same thing with my sword. Okay. 14.
You almost screwed it up because you would need a 13 to hit. Alright, are you doing Vampire 1 or Vampire 2? Wait, no. Vampire 2 or Vampire 3? Good thing I corrected myself.
I'm gonna go 3 this time.
Alright. So you cut their stomach open to where their intestines are falling out.
Okay.
So if you roll a natural 20, you get to choose how you want to finish them. So you could basically perform a Mortal Kombat fatality if you wanted to.
And the great sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hit. 24. Okay.
24. You know what? I'll let you decide how you want to finish them. Because, coming to think about it now, if you get a 20, you get to choose how you want to kill them.
So, I want to kill them by just keep slicing other parts of the bodies until they're dead. Like every piece of the body, like blood.
Oh my god. Alright, so, what you basically do...
Shit.
So what you do is that you cut the arms off first, then the legs, and then you decapitate them.
It's like each pair of the arms and legs are like slices of bread. Kinda.
Yeah, I was
Not even, but like.
Yeah, I was more so thinking of Jade's first fatality from Mortal Kombat 11,
Oh, okay.
which you should when we when we do rate the fatality for Mortal Kombat 11, I would 100% be down to do that, but here's the problem. I don't have the DLC characters.
I don't know if I do on my Steam account, but if I don't, then I consider purchasing the DLC.
I would say get the DLCs while they're on sale.
I'll just look at my phone, so I don't have to go on my
Alright,
laptop.
Merlin, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Are they not done yet?
Vampire 2 is the only one left.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Upon seeing the
and also, Hoodedek, you are oral farming in this fight.
Okay.
Merlin, upon seeing the final, I mean the second one go down, is just going to pull out his quarterstaff. He's going to imbue it with druidic energy by using the druid spell Shilling Log, and he's just going to boom, smack him in the head. Oh, the hit! Ow! I just poked myself with one of my D4s. Are you freaking kidding me? What the hell? Does a 16 hit?
You would need a 13 to hit, so yes.
Yeah. Alrighty then, boys. It is.
Yeah, so I have the Mortal Kombat Ultimate right there. The one that says in library.
Alright, cool beans. So this means that if we want to, you could install Mortal Kombat 11 for when we do rate the fatality. And
Okay.
rate the design if we wanted to.
Which didn't do as much damage as I thought I would have done. Dang.
Rate the design would be a lot easier if we go to the MK Warehouse website.
Yeah, I'll go for the easier route since if we're all doing it through Discord, then the design would be a lot easier.
I agree.
A little sad actually. I thought I was going to do a little bit more damage. I only did 4 damage on that roll.
Maybe if I get all my parts to build my personal system that I'm saving for, then I can bring it to your house for the part 2 of the 24 hours, and then we can do that.
Yeah, so you bonk them in the head, but then they just look at you, being like, "Oh, you fucked up now." So,
it's just like
armor class is 17, hold on. So. Oh damn, I was close. I was pretty close. That's a 16.
Okay, this is basically what happened. Bonk. And then he got mad.
So you talking about the number 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I was going to do which the vampire is going to do an unarmed strike to where he grabs Merlin in the throat and choke slams him. But Merlin just basically catches the wrist, being basically like this. So if you want
like
to,
this.
so as an extra action, what do you want to do to counterattack?
Well, if I had a spell that was a reaction-based spell, I was going to use that, but I don't have that. So instead, what I'm going to do is I am just going to...
I'm not even 30 point a sword, so I could demonstrate the attacks a little bit.
You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to use Thunder Wave at a first level.
Knowing you,
need
I
you to
know
roll
how it
Constitution
works.
saving throw for him.
Am I safe
What
with
was
a
the number?
12?
No. You are
Fuck.
not safe with a 12. I get to roll my dice again. What is it? 3d8 again? Okay. 8 this time.
Yeah, after this fight is done, I'm gonna take a restroom break and refill my water bottle.
Honestly, not a bad idea. That is. That is 17 points of thunder damage.
That means that you win the fight.
So here's how I'm gonna flavor this defeat. He's going to try to like grab me, and I'm just gonna grab him. I'm just gonna look at him, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, you poor fool!" And then with a snap of my opposite hand, I'm just gonna cast Thunderwave, and that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that you just gave me an idea for a super for World's Brawl for somebody who does lightning magic. I don't know if I want it to be for
Yeah.
Alos, Tagios, or Raider yet. But I'll figure it out.
You have plenty of friends.
Yep. Alright, so before we continue the rest of the session, I'm gonna go take a restroom break, and I'm gonna refill my water bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill mine up as well.
Alright, if you guys can keep the chat occupied, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, I'm also gonna get my regular filled up too. So yeah.
I guess it'll just be me for a hot minute. That's fine with me.
I am back.
We'll come back.
I got some food now.
Nice.
I got some steak, asparagus, and some corn.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had corn and fried chicken for my dinner today.
I'm sorry making people hungry in the chat. I'm definitely posting that I have in food porn.
Mm-hmm.
This is. Jason could be back any second now. I don't have the chat I don't have the Twitch and Kick chat pulled up. So, for those who are chatting right now, sorry, I don't have it pulled up right now. I only have my MacBook screen. I don't have I don't have any adapters to connect to a monitor at the moment.
Mhm.
I'm back.
Welcome
Nice.
back.
Yeah.
I got some food while I got some water.
What'd you get?
Look at actually no, I got I got steak, asparagus, and some corn.
Do, do, I don't remember. I don't remember on the top of my head if I've had asparagus or not. But from when I tried the steak from when I was there at the time, it slaps, bro.
I agree.
Yep. Steak with potatoes, mac and cheese, and salad sounds like a good dinner idea that I would love to do someday.
I'm going to mute the webcam so I can eat.
Alright, no worries, man. Alright, so after the fight that you guys just finished, the candles turn back to purple. So this means that if it's red, that means that you are in danger. If it's purple, that means you are safe. So a little fun mechanic to let you know when you are safe or if you are in danger. And it turns blue if you are being looked for.
Ooh, interesting.
Mm.
Okay.
And then you hear the sounds of Elevar's voice being like, "Who dares interfere within my temple?" And you don't know where the sounds are coming from. Like, you just hear his voice echo, and you have a hard time telling where it's coming from.
Mm.
Mm. It's probably not a good thing that he already knows that we're here.
Not at all. So, we're going to want to be as careful as possible.
Agreed.
And then you hear his voice again being like, "Ah, the killer of Dracula." And he is referring to Merlin and Hunadak. Because he knows that you two were fighting Dracula.
Yep.
And
I
then
remember from the I remember from either I think a few sessions ago, back in like March or something like that.
yeah, it was session 27 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the last session I was in was session 26? Question mark? But that was the session we defeated Dracula in.
Yeah. And to be honest, it feels good that we're back, and hopefully,
Hopefully back to a more regular schedule again.
yeah, do you guys still want to keep the second campaign a secret, or do you want to reveal the name?
We'll keep it a secret for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright,
We'll keep it a
so,
secret and we'll reveal it when we get a little bit closer to the end of this one.
yep, so that means that the rest of you guys are in for a surprise, unless if you already seen it on Patreon, but please don't reveal that yet. Anyways,
It looks pretty good, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I just ate, I'm hungry again. What do we have in my bag of snacks?
I'm having a breakfast dinner later tonight.
Nice.
I have peanut butter crackers.
Yeah, I don't have any snacks on me right now, but I'm not wanting a snack.
I forgot I have these. These are from the wedding last weekend. Eee.
The rest of yeah,
Upon hearing that he knows who we are, I dropped one of my crackers. I thought time. Oh well.
yeah. So with how that the candles are lit blue now, this lets you know that this is going to be a stealth-heavy based dungeon. So if you head upstairs, there should be some good hiding spots for you to find. What is your next move after you hear him knowing that you are here?
No, I don't think that would work. Oh, I want to try that because I have an idea. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think it's gonna work. Merlin is just gonna try to sneak around to the best of his ability. Actually, no. Yeah, he's just gonna try to sneak around to the best of his ability.
Hmm. I'll do it as well if it helps. Okay, that's a 17 on the dice, so... Okay, just 17 by itself. That's a good roll.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I keep forgetting it. I have advantage with my stuff. They are God. I keep forgetting that.
What do you want me to roll?
Stealth.
That is not better. That is only a 7 on my stealth. With
You were the
advantage.
first one to get... Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that thought. Hunadek, roll for stealth before I say anything else.
Where's that at? Stealth, you said? Stealth?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm getting a 15.
Alright, so... Reyna and Hunadak were able to find a good hiding spot. Merlin was caught. And he feels a chill down his spine with how intense Elevar's aura is. And his eyes are glowing red. And then it stops. And then he's just looking at you with that cold stare, being like... Just staring at you with a
is
cold
he in the
glare.
room with us?
To investigate... To see what's going on, yes, but he is not going to fight you as of yet.
Of course. when I don't really care if I roll low, I roll really freaking good. Of course. I got a 22 on my investigation roll.
What are you investigating? And I got a 13 on perception.
Well, considering he knows where we are now, I'm basically going. Me personally, am going to drop stealth and just kind of look around the room at this point. The others, you could still be stealthy. I'm not. There's no point for me to be stealthy at this point.
Yeah, I would also do stealth and then try to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
stay away from others.
yeah, you're safe. Merlin is not. And Alvar is basically just ore farming as he is staring at Merlin with the cold ass glare. And he is pretty much just looking intimidating in the process.
Okay, but is he in the room with us?
Yes, and he's looking at you. Why are you here, fellow traveler?
You want an honest answer?
I can spot bullshit from a mile away if you try to lie to me.
Then good, you're gonna get the honest answer. We're here to kill you.
You really think with this small of a party you stand a chance against me? How stupid can you be? Stupid. What? Wait, what did you send in the chat in the VC?
Another a cat hitting another cat.
Yeah, they're just smacking them in the head, bro.
Punch, punch, punch. It's not really doing much. It's just annoying. And then he's trying to fight back, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah. Come back to me when you have a little more allies. And then he just teleports away.
Gentleman, right?
Not necessarily an
soon-
Enderman, but you see what I'm trying to go for.
He just okay. As soon as he disappears, after a few seconds, you're gonna see Merlin just kind of like collapse to the ground. God damn, that was so much more scary than I thought it would be. Alright. I need to regroup, obviously. Get more of our friends. And then come back. I think that's the plan.
Alright, so as for the room that you were investigating, Hunadak was hiding in what appears to be a big storage room, and Rena was hiding in a part of a web that has no spiders, but she was able to escape it without any issues.
Hmm.
Because she was basically there without even touching it. And Merlin gives both of us a signal saying that it is safe without actually saying a word, just giving a sign. How would you guys react to Alavar with how he has a menacing appearance? What is with these notifications on my phone, man? Alright, so Reina does hug Merlin, being like, "Thank goodness you're okay."
Yeah. I'm doing good. It's just I was
Yeah, he's right about one thing, though. We're going to need everybody else if we're going to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, Makari was with us, and now Ak is not here, Malekith is not here, and who knows if we'll get one more person in the party.
Maybe Sturmio's or whoever's internet stepping fucked up.
Yeah, I could check on him real quick. I just sent him a text asking him how's his internet. Just something straightforward.
Don't mind me. I'm just vibing to my character's playlist. I love this song.
I mean, he could just he could have a hotspot his phone and connect to his PC if his PC has Wi-Fi.
He has a laptop. He doesn't have a PC.
Hey, I also have a laptop.
Obviously comes with Wi-Fi, no matter what.
I don't think we're gonna see Sturmio for the rest of the night because his Wi-Fi basically took a shit on him.
No, not the Wi-Fi dump. That's so unfortunate. Hopefully
I know.
He comes back in the next session.
Now I hear When I Rule the World by Coldplay. For context, my parents are listening to music while they make their own food because of their diet.
I'm assuming I'm assuming that means they're playing Viva La Vida.
Yeah. I usually just call it When I Rule the World because it's easier to remember it that way.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Not gonna lie, that dinner that I had is really good. Yeah, I posted what I had for dinner in food porn.
I saw. Rose and Fish are pretty much having a beef stew, which I did see as well, and I was like, oh. Yeah, my mouth just my mouth started watering when I saw it.
And the taste bud is ready to be activated.
Oh,
yeah. Alright, so there's two options on what we could do. Do you want to continue the rest of the night, or do you want to call it here, which a short session would be better than no session if we think about it logically with the two choices.
Maybe it would be better if that could, if it would have been better if it had more people in the session, then I would call it a night.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking the same thing logically.
For a little, I say we at least make our characters make their way back to the guild, and then we can end session.
Alright, so You guys are wanting to go back to the Bravehearts headquarters?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds good to me as well.
Alright,
We're gonna
so
need to regroup. Let's go.
we can have a wholesome scene before we wrap up, which it would catch you by surprise to see. So, you guys head back to headquarters.
How is there surprise? It's wholesome.
Yep. You get to see two faces that you've seen before. Bob is pretty much just on the grind as he is working as a bartender, but coincidentally, Eleanor is still alive and she offered to help him, which they both agreed to split the money with how much he's being paid.
Nice. Surprised to see Eleanor still here. Very
Yep.
happy about that.
And Bob sees you guys return being like, are you guys done with the mission or are you taking pause?
We're mainly just here to regroup for now. There's not enough of us currently to go off and finish the rest of the mission.
Fair?
Yeah,
That's fair.
I agree.
But we know where he is, so whenever we're ready, we'll just head straight back.
I think it's I agree. I think it's better if we have like more than just the three of us here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says to you in response, I would have done the same thing if I was with the rest of you. Anyways, do you guys want to get some drinks to pretty much have as a stress reliever? Do you want to play a tabletop game together? What do you want to do?
I'll take a drink.
Alright, alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Get a mudslide.
Yeah, give me something strong. I'm gonna need it after today.
I'm not actually drinking anything besides water in real life, but if it's in a game, I mean the DND, then maybe an alcoholic one, the alcohol drink.
How strong do you want yours, Hudadak?
Not too strong, but enough where you can still feel a little bit of the alcohol.
Alright, so Hudadak gets a cider, which is 5% alcohol, and Merlin gets homemade mead, which is 30%, and it's apple flavored.
Oh, dude, now I want apple cider or apple juice. Just something apple related. There are no apples in the house, and I'm mad.
Yeah. Coming to think about it, I want apple juice as well.
You know what? Honestly, I might buy apple juice because I'm going to be alone for a little bit, and I have all the ingredients to make some killer cocktails. I think apple juice might help too.
Yeah. Alright, so here's your drinks, and as for me, I'm not drinking tonight because I only drink on my breaks.
But to me, in real life, I drink once in a while.
Yeah, for me, it depends on what I'm doing. Other than that, I don't drink very much.
Yeah, I usually only drink with like friends or family. Occasionally, I'll drink by myself, but not usually often.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to play Liar's Dice, I'm down.
I'm good. this drink is all I need for tonight.
Fair enough.
Maybe some
Yeah,
other time. though.
I agree.
Alright, I'll hold that thought for next time we run into each other like this.
Yep, and then we can, and then Hunada can just relax and have the drink.
Yep. So, what type of... So, who would you guys be up against next time you get the rest of the group together to where you were at before?
Manipulator.
And then he thinks about it and he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. He told us we weren't
Honestly,
ready, and he went off before he even touched us.
honestly, I would probably
He knew
go. I'd
we
probably go
screwed
against.
off.
I probably would go against that would want to attack us.
And then he says to the rest of you guys after the name was mentioned, thank God you guys are still alive. Otherwise, we would not... The Bravehearts would not know what to do, given the fact that there's just been a lot going on within the guild. First the argument, and now the fact that we're up against the blood manipulator Elevar.
Hmm?
This shit is just getting worse.
Yeah, it's not really a great time to be a member of the guild, unfortunately.
It's not. Hopefully things should be able to calm down soon.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Hopefully
And
next time, Stormier's Wi-Fi doesn't go all fucked up on him.
yeah, same here.
Mhm.
And then,
Cause I know he's in Florida, so he should be able to switch providers.
yeah. Which I hope that all three of us get a chance to see each other in person someday, because the fact that you guys were there
Not
for my birthday was fucking awesome.
Yeah, last time you went together was we were with Enzo, which is not in the camp, which is not in the DND. He's like
I
in the
know.
Betty's top, but not the DND.
Yeah, he's a member of our group, but he is not in the D&D campaign. I don't know if he would want to be in the D&D campaign yet or not if he was to be given an invite.
That's something you gotta ask him, to be honest.
Yeah. And B also brought up a good point, saying that 6 players is enough.
Mhm. Especially for a
Yeah,
beginning DM.
I actually agree as well when it comes to such players.
Yeah, because from when we had 7, shit was so chaotic that it was a pain in the ass to keep track of what was going on.
Oh yeah, I remember when we had a group chat we had a group chat, and then everything just went hella chaotic with like 7 people.
Yeah,
With all
no.
of us.
6 players is enough. 7 if you count the DM.
I agree.
But I'm still saying 6. If you guys... I did hear that Malin did check up on Merlin, which it's good to know that happened. Because a good point that she did bring up from when she and I had a conversation about it is that it's always good to have breaks wherever it's needed. And there's been a lot on Grom's plate since the aftermath of Dracula. And there's also another concern that I have, which I'm sure y'all can understand why I'm concerned about this. How would the Whispered
Mhm.
One... How do you think the Whispered One would approach the already chaos that's going on? And Eleanor just pauses, being like, "That's a good point. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want anybody to freak out, but I get why you're concerned." And as for Merlin, after the name was mentioned, his vein starts glowing purple as a sign of telling him that if he's not careful for future saving throws, then there's a chance to where he could get possessed by Vecna. And if he's not careful with what choices he makes, then there's a chance that he could accidentally betray the guild.
This is on Merlin, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I write that down.
I'm gonna pull up. Oh fuck, I don't have the character sheet anymore.
Was it lost in your previous hard drive?
Oh no, it was on the D&D Beyond website because it's at the
Oh.
point to where Rena pretty much just wants to take it easy and retire from being an adventurer. I'm using my mulligan because that roll is not good. And that's a critical fail, and she thinks to herself, oh no, I must be seeing things. How about for Bob, for perception? Oh, there we go. That's an actual good roll. Natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20 on perception. He looks at Merlin being like, why is your veins glowing purple?
What are you talking about?
Look at yourself. Your veins are glowing purple.
That doesn't look good.
And then Merlin hears Vecna's voice in his head being like, you are a mere puppet. Think of it as a consequence for eating my eye.
So Vecna is still alive then.
Yeah, so he's pretty much going to... Yeah, so because of the fact that Uck and Merlin ate a body part...
Oh, I didn't hear most of it.
That
No,
Merlin's
don't tell me.
Merlin.
Don't tell
Merlin
me.
is gonna be. Merlin's gonna be very miserable if Vecna gets Merlin.
Don't tell me you ate one of his body parts.
Look at that. I did it. What is going on with my Wi-Fi now? Why is no acting up?
First it was
probably-
Stormio, now it was B.
Hold on, boys. Hold on.
That is not good.
Okay, there we go. My Wi-Fi
Merlin's
is fixed
probably-
now. Yay!
Let's go.
Why are we having
Merlin's
Wi-Fi
probably gonna be
problems
regretting
today?
it.
Yeah, so as for what happens with you guys, as for what happens, Eleanor says to Bob, so Merlin ate the eyeball and Uck ate one of the fingers, and then he thinks to himself, no. They both need a priest before shit gets worse. Before you continue this mission, you need to find a holy church and cleanse this shit ASAP.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we could do that.
I will tell Uck the same thing next time I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, be very careful for what he chooses because otherwise he's cooked.
And also, if you're not... Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Back in character. And if you're not careful, if he possesses you, what if Grom takes it the wrong way? And then the room is silent. And everybody looks at Merlin with a concerned look, being like, oh no. And we could have that as a cliffhanger. And I had a voice crack. Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Why did I eat that fucking eye?
yeah, dumbass.
I am a dumbass.
Yes, you are.
How big is the dumbasses?
Respectfully, you're a dumbass.
Respectfully, I am the dumbass.
Yep.
So is Uck.
But that just makes sense. Merlin, he's more
Thankfully,
rational
I
than
did not
that.
eat.
He shouldn't have done
Thankfully, I did not eat anything like that.
You still have
that.
the you still have the finger, so this means that you would want to, as long as it's not consumed like if it was food, you got to keep it safe at all costs.
Okay. Yeah, I did not remember at that time when I ate the fingers or something like that.
You guys did. It was only Uck and Merlin who ate a body part. So the rest of you are safe, with the exception of those two.
Okay.
So, session 30, we could start off with a trip to a holy church so that you guys get cleansed.
I think those two get cleansed.
So, what do you think? Good session?
Oh yeah, very good session.
Short, yes. Good, absolutely. This was good.
Yeah, chapter 4 is going to get intense, and then chapter 5. Oh boy, chapter 5 is going to be intense. And at some point later this year, or sometime next year, depending on how chapter 5 goes, we may start a new campaign. We will not reveal the name as of yet. Patrons already know what it is, but we're not saying shit yet. Long story short, it's Order of the Amethyst Oak Part 2.
And notes are all done for the day. Hurrah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Let's go.
Huzzah! Notes are done. Yippee! Perfect.
Wait, it was the... I deactivated the wrong camera by accident.
And you just I need you to be my good luck charm for me next week, okay? Can you do that? Okay, good.
Usually, when I'm inside of streams like this DND streams, I usually don't have the chat put up, mainly because I only have the MacBook screen, and I'm not willing to drain my phone battery about the chat.
That's fair. When you have a working PC again, I would say have one for D&D and one for monitoring the chats.
Yeah, I might have just my MacBook be the chat, and then the PC is the D&D machine.
Fair.
Friend, he's watching me now.
What about for Discord, if you think about it?
Oh yeah, I can just have Discord in one monitor and actually, I see better when Discord and DND is in the same screen.
I mean, what I do is I have Discord usually in front of me and then everything else off to the side, or sometimes vice versa.
I can just put Discord in one half and D&D in the other half since it's just one screen for me to see.
Yep.
And that screen shared the second half, just my browser. I gotta bookmark my D&D on my laptop so that way I don't have to go through the menus.
Alright. So, regardless of the platform you were watching on, thank you for tuning in. And if you guys want to say your see you laters, now's the time.
Also, so if anybody is looking for a PC, use the code TheBuddies20 if you want to buy a PC from blindtechpcs.com.
Or AT&P 20.
Yeah, for the All Things Nerdy podcast. Yes.
Which,
They both
speaking
get
of
20% off.
Speaking of
They both
that,
get 20%.
at the time the VOD is out on the VOD's channel, we are recording it later today, but on the stream we are going to record it tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is definitely the time for the podcast. Yeah.
And then Tuesday, B and I are going to be recording our Gwent rematch, which I ain't gonna lie, that shit's gonna be fun. It's just the question is, how's it going to be edited?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, when I'm able to support myself, I'm thinking of hiring an editor. Nevertheless, thank you guys for watching the stream. See you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
We're gonna go in.